Hello everyone, this is Tanya Thompson from fitroflow.com and I hope that you're doing fantastic today. So today you've chosen to do the leg workout and I like to build these sessions up. So if this is one of the first ones you're going for, it's going to be intense. But as we go through this process, it's just going to get more and more and more intense. So what we want to do is we first want to wake the muscles up. We want to let our body know where they are and how they function. And we want them to get stronger incrementally, and that's why we're going to increase that load little bit by little bit by little bit. So you're going to start on your backs for me. You can see today I have tackies on, so you can go and put yours on if you'd like. Otherwise, you're going to just have to balance a little bit more when you're doing the standing exercises, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Right, so you're going to lie on your back. Pelvic curl is fantastic to get our legs nice and awake. And besides, I love always starting with a pelvic curl because it really gets the spine nice and warm. So arms are by your sides. We've learnt about the neutral pelvis. We know what that core contraction is. Our feet are about one of our feet away from our glutes. Shoulders are open and relaxed. Right, we're going to take a really deep inhale here. And as you exhale, think about that abdominal contraction, where we draw the abdominals down to the spine and we gently narrow the waist. And that's that transverse abdominis muscle that I've spoken about in previous videos. And deep inhale. And exhale. Pelvic floor pulls up. Abdominals draw down and they flatten and harden, and then the waist narrows. One more for me. Inhale. And exhale, pelvic floor pulls up, abdominals draw down, and the waist narrows. From there we go into the pelvic curl. Inhale. Exhale, think of the abdominals pulling the pubic bone through, rolling up through the spine, vertebra by vertebra. Kick your glutes in. Work into those hamstrings for me over there. Really work on stretching over the front of the hips. Now you can be hanging around here, or you can really make it work for you and get into those hip extensors. Inhale. Exhale, gently curving all the way down. Every single vertebra, pressing the spine into the mat and controlling it to neutral. Inhale. Exhale, tummy draws that pelvis through, presses the back down, peeling the spine all the way up, leading up with your pelvis. So really leading up with the pubic bone, making this position count. It's not just airy-fairy up here, we're really working. Inhale. This is relaxed. Exhale, curving down. Be aware of your glutes that are active and your hamstrings that are working a little less than your glutes, because we really want the glutes to be the main focus over here. Inhale. Exhale, tucking that pelvis through, gently peeling the spine all the way up. Hold it here for me. Float your arms up to the ceiling. I want you to hinge your pelvis down. Activate your glutes. So if you look at mine now, you'll see that I go tweak it and then lift it. Inhale, lower it down and then keep it active. It's not doing nothing. I've got it active and then I lift it and lowering it down. And exhale, bringing it up, and you can feel your two cheeks squeezing up against each other really tightly. And then inhale, lowering it down. You might feel one is working better than the other one. We've always got one side that's a little bit weaker than the other one. And controlling it down. It could even be slight change in your pelvic position. Maybe you have one hip that's always higher than the other one. So there's a lot of factors that come into play when you feel one glute work better than the other one. And exhale, reaching it up and hold. And controlling it down. My glutes are on fire. And squeeze the glutes and reaching it up. and controlling it down. My right one works like a pro. My left one always struggles. I've got a longer leg on the left side and it is longer. And reaching it up, hold. But not by much, by a few centimeters, so like maybe 1 inch. And exhale, bringing it up. We're going to keep this here. Little pulses up. 1, lifting 2 and 3, lifting 4 and 5, up 6, it's burning, 7, 8, 9, hold it. You're going to roll down through the spine. I hope you felt a phenomenal connection over there. Place your arms by your sides. Inhale there, bring your feet a little bit closer together for this one. Exhale, right leg lifts up to 90 degrees. This left leg is going to push into this mat. You're going to work your left leg's glute and hamstring on this side, all right? Try and not push for dear life into the mat because you're going to feel like you want to. Keep the hips as square and parallel as possible. You're going to feel this hip wants to drop to the floor. You keep reaching this knee to the ceiling, okay? Then it's going to be phenomenal in that leg. Inhale there. Exhale, hinging it up to the ceiling, reaching this knee up to the ceiling, and then inhale, controlling it down. Can you believe how intense that is? And exhale. If you look at this arm of mine, you don't want to see all the muscles popping up because then you know I'm like, oh my word, I'm working so hard. Try and relax it and inhale, lowering down. The top is a Zen face. Everybody's like, she looks like she's so chilled. And exhale, bringing it up, reaching this knee to the ceiling and then slowly controlling it down. And exhale. Ribs closed, tummy's holding on. You don't want to be up like that because that's not going to work properly. So you really want to keep this down and then slowly controlling it down. And exhale, bringing it up and hold and gently lowering it down. Last 2 for me. And exhale, bringing it up and hold and controlling it down. It's those holds that make the world of difference. And exhale, bring it up, keep it there for 10, 9, 8, you can do it, 7, keep this knee parallel, 5, 4, knee to the ceiling, 3, 2, 1, and slowly lowering it down. Brilliant, I felt it completely at the back of this leg. Right, so we're going to go over to the other leg. Left leg is up, keeping that stability, reaching this knee to the ceiling, working the back of this leg. Inhale. Exhale, hinging it up. You're always going to feel one leg feels like it's the power leg and controlling it down. It's generally going to probably be the leg that you would naturally jump off of. And exhale, reaching it up, knee to the ceiling, getting that diagonal line if you can, and controlling it down. And exhale, pressing it up, reach, hold, and gently lowering it down. Slow and controlled, making it more mindful, and hold, and gently controlling it down. We'll speed things up as we go through this process. And exhale, bringing it up, reach and hold, and gently lowering it down. Last one. And exhale, bringing it up. We're going to keep it there for 10, 9, here's where it's working, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, square hips, knee to the ceiling, and controlling it down. Heels together, toes apart, knees open, so you're lying like that on the mat. Please, one of my absolute favorites. Today we're using no equipment. Next time we're going to grab some equipment. That's going to be powerful. Right, so arms are up. Super important. Press your heels into each other. Like you feel like you want to bruise the back of your heels, or you really want to bruise the back of your tackies, your sneakers. Open your knees out. You're going to hinge that pelvis up. Open the knees as wide as you can, and then lower it down. Exhale, hinging up, 2, controlling it down. Exhale, hinging up 3 and gently lower. And exhale, tummy draws 4 and slowly down. And pressing it up 5 and gently lower. And reaching it up 6 and slowly down. And pressing it up 7 and gently lower. Ribs close, lift 8 and slowly down. Lifting it up 9 and gently down. Reaching it up, hold it there for me. Little pulses open with the knees. Pull 1 and 2. You'll see my pelvic height stays. And 4. Lifting 5 and 6. 7 and 8. 9. Lift and hold it. Little pulses up. 1 and 2. Dig the heels. 3 and 4. Lifting 5. Tummy draws 6 and 7. 8, you'll feel your back work a little bit. Hold it. You can curve down through the spine. Squeeze the knees and feet together. This is going to work your inner thighs. Good luck with this one. So when you're a little bit tighter over the front of the hips, this one becomes really difficult, especially if you're used to sitting for long periods of time. I know with all of this computer work that we've been doing recently, I've definitely gotten a little bit tighter over the front of my hips, but I've also seen how I start loosening up as soon as I do this training, which is fantastic. And we want to loosen up here so we can get into here. All right. So we're squeezing those knees together, reach the arms up, because I know you're going to want to cheat and you're not going to. So you got straight arms. Inhale there for me. Exhale, hinge that pelvis up into that diagonal line. My knees are squeezing. My feet are squeezing. I can feel my inner thighs working like crazy, and then lower it back down. And exhale, hinging it up 2 and controlling it down. And exhale, hinging it up 3 and squeeze, controlling it down. And as high as you can without opening those knees and lowering it down. And lifting it up, hold, and controlling it down. And pressing it up, hold, and gently lower. And exhale, reach it up. I'm trying to touch the ceiling with my fingertips, hey? So I'm not dropping my shoulders onto the mat. Energy, and you've got a muscle here that's doing that for you. And exhale, pressing it up, hold, controlling it down. And exhale, zen face as you do it and hold. And lower it down. I don't know if this camera is showing my shivering, but I'm shivering and hold. And lowering it down. Last 2. And lifting it up, hold. And gently lower. Last one, we lift it up, we keep it there. Little pulses. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Lifting 5, squeezing 6, 7, squeeze 8, 9, last 10. We can do it. 1 and 2, pressing 3 and 4, lifting 5. Don't drop. 6, don't give up. 7, 8, knees squeeze. Hold it and lower it down. Woo! Felt that incredibly good. Reach your arms above your head. Inhale into your chest lift. Exhale, curving up, either holding onto the legs or without the legs. Right. Reach your arms behind you, 45-degree angle. I want you to open your shoulders out for me as much as you can. Have your legs a little bit further away from you, because the closer they are, the more difficult this is going to be. And have them a little bit closer to each other, all right? Just a little bit more than hip distance. You're going to be working in here. So I know we all want to fix these. We all want these to look better. You see those short shorts in the shop and you're like, not going to happen. Right, so let's make them happen. So you're going to lift out of those shoulders. Inhale there. Exhale, extending straight leg out. I keep the height of my knee where it was, and then inhale down. Here's the trick. Don't collapse your back as you straighten. Look how easy that is. You want to keep that, because that makes the intensity more over here, And it's a whole anatomical, biomechanical thing, but it makes the intensity more over the knee and the quad. Inhale. Exhale. I'm lifted out of my chest. So I'm not on a beach holiday. Lifting out of the chest and placing it down. Same leg. Exhale, reaching it away. Straight hold. Placing it down. And exhale. Tummy draws deep. And hold. And placing it down. I'm sure you can feel it. And exhale. Tummy draws deep. Reach it and hold. Placing it down. And exhale. Tummy draws deep. Reach and hold. And placing it down. And last 3. Extend and hold. And placing it down. Last 2. Reach and hold. And placing it down. You know you're going to hold the last one, right? And extend it. Hold it there for me for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep that height. 3. Keep this out of the chest and place it down. Good work. Left leg. So lifting out of the shoulders completely. Inhale. Exhale, reaching that leg out. 1. And placing it down. And exhale, extending it out. 2. And placing it down. And reaching it out, feeling that quad. 3. And down. If your hamstrings are a little bit tighter, you'll probably be taking it lower. 4. But you only put it there if your hamstring is tight. And extending it out. 5. In other words, lift it as high as you can with a straight leg. And reaching it out. Hold. And placing it down. Extending it out. Reach. Hold. And placing it down. And reaching it out. Last 2. Hold. And lowering it down. Last 1. We're going to hold it for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and place it down, sit up straight. So now you're holding on the leg that you just used. The other one is straight down on the floor. You're sitting up really tall in your spine, shoulders are down, thinking posture. If you're tight at the back here, lean back slightly, but not like this. Always open chest. We're really thinking of lengthening out of our spine. Inhale there. Exhale, this leg lifts up. 1. And lower it down. Nothing changes as we lift. 2. And lower it down. Exhale, lifting. 3. And lower. Exhale, lifting. 4. And lower. Lifting it up. 5. And lower. Exhale, lifting it up. 6. And down. And lift it up. 7. And lower. Keeping my spine. Exhale. 8. And it's in here. And down. And I'm sure you're going, I know that. And lifting it up. 9. And lower. You're going to hold the last one. Let's go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do it. 5. Don't collapse. 6. Lift. 7, 8, 9. An extra lift. And lower. Well done. Beautiful work. Switching over to the other leg. So this leg is straight out. Holding on the knee. Extending up in the back. Nice open chest. Zen face. Everybody's like, it looks like they're doing absolutely nothing. But we're dying. Okay, so inhale there. Exhale, left leg lifts up. 1. And lower. You'll feel one leg is slightly better than the other one. That's okay. It's just the weaker versus the stronger one. And 3. And lower. Lifting it up. 4. And lower. Exhale. 5. And lower. Lift it up. 6. And lower. Up. 7. And down. Exhale. 8. And down. Lifting. 9. Keeping this. Last one. hold it there for 10, Zen face, 9, dying, 8, 7, 6, 5, cramping, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax it. Fantastic. Good. Let's just give it a quick stretch in the front here. So place your hands behind your head. The stretch is not too intense because you can't do it too intense with an exercise like that. You want to just reach up, allow it to stretch slightly in the front. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lowering it down. Now you're going to stand up for me. So this is really showing you how you can actually work your legs without actually having any equipment with you, which is really phenomenal. So I put my legs open. In ballet, we call this second position. And I'm laterally rotated, so my legs are turned out. Very important. Knee is over the second toe, please. Don't have your knees inwards and your feet out, or your feet too far out. So sort of about a 60-degree angle with your feet is perfect. You're going to rest your hands on your hips, or you can open your arms out to the sides. If you do that, just reach your arms away from you. In this position, my legs are squeezing in towards each other now, and I can feel this is working. I've got fully extended legs, so these are also working. Or I could be standing here, not working anything, and everything is nice and floppy. So make this work for you. I always think of like working through bubble gum. That resistance is what I want for you. Right, so your hands are on your hips. I'm already working in my glutes because I'm rotating from my hip joint, and I'm pulling my legs in, so I do glutes and inner thighs at the same time. From there, we're going to go down, and I want you to think straight down with your spine. So don't hinge forward now. Straight down with your spine. Opening your knees over that second toe. Exhale, pulling it up and really squeezing the legs in towards each other. Inhale, going down as low as you can, just to that point. So don't go any lower than that, but at least to this point, and then squeeze the legs in and come up. And inhale, lowering it down. And exhale, squeezing it back up, getting those inner thighs working. And inhale, lowering it low. And exhale, pressing it back up. And I'm tall in my spine. And inhale, controlling it down. And squeezing it up. And then inhale, controlling it down. And exhale, squeezing it back up. And inhale, controlling it down. And exhale, pressing it up. Last one. We're going to keep it down here. Gentle pulses. 1. Knees open. 2. And 3. And 4. Deep 5. Don't stick your bum out. 6. Bring your pelvis forward. 7. And 8. 9. Draw it deep and hold it. And pressing it all the way back up. Stay in this position for me. You're going to take a deep breath first. And just an exhale. We need to give it a break. Deep inhale. And an exhale. Fantastic. Let's go back. So we're going to go down into this position. You're going to hold it there for me. Take your arms out for balance. Rise onto your toes. 1. And squash an orange as you place your heels down. And lifting it 2, and gently lower, and lifting it 3, and this is burning, and lifting it 4, and lower. Who needs weights? Lifting it 5, and lower, but we're going to do it with weights 2, lifting it 6, not today though, and lower, and lifting it 7, and lower, and rising 8, and I'm keeping my height, and lower. And nearly 9, and lower. And last one, hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down, pressing it all the way up, squeezing the inner thighs and going, thank heavens it's over. Okay, so let's stand sideways. Feet are about the width of your mat. Standing tall in your spine, that's really important. So you don't want to be doing this, and you don't want to be dropping like that. So just think of that string that's pulling you up, And you've got that 10 to 20% activation here, so you're not letting it all go. So we've got that, straight legs, reach your arms forward. This time, you're actually going to hinge down and extend your spine. So keep that spine in that neutral position. Go down as if you want to sit on a chair, and you're going to stop about there. Exhale, glutes, bringing you back up. And inhale, controlling it low down. And then exhale, bringing it up. And inhale, taking it low down. And exhale, bringing it up. And inhale, taking it down. And glutes active as you come up. And inhale, because you don't have a weight here, you could tell your glute to contract and bring it up, just to wake it up. And inhale, the heavier the weight is in front of you or by your side, the more active it will be because it takes that load. And inhale, reaching it forward, contract and pressing it up. And inhale, reaching it forward, contract and pressing it up. 2 more. Inhale, hinge and lower, glutes active and pressing it up. Last one, hold it. Inhale, lower, keep it there for me for 10, 9, 8, 7, beautiful spine, zen face, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently pressing it back up. Fantastic. I can't even tell you how well that worked. That was the end of those squats, and I know that when we do them over and over, it becomes really challenging, and we can do more of those, and we're going to load it even more. Now, I'd like you to go on your hands and knees for me, please. So this is your last exercise that you're actually going to do. And in this position, I want you to have that neutral spine position. So I want your spine to follow its natural curves, and this is going to work this part of your legs. From there, I want you to lift your knees 1 centimeter off of the floor, and we're just going to hold it there. But look here, I haven't dropped in my shoulders. I'm pushing my chest away from the floor. We hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You can feel that working. 5, 4. Don't do this with your back. Your tummy's holding on in the front. 1. Lowering it down. We do it again. Exhale, lifting it up, holding it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering it down. Bring your legs right up against each other, squeezing the knees and feet up against each other. Gently hovering it off, holding it for 10, 9, 8, tummy, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Placing it down. Stay lifted out of those shoulders. Last set for me. Squeeze those knees together as tight as you can, feeling these quads working. And we lift up. Holding it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. My tummy is drawing in. 2, 1, and lowering it down. Well done. From there, I want you to lie on your back for me, please. Relax your arms by your side. So I just want us to release the spine as well. Get a stretch over the front of the legs. Shoulders are relaxed and open. You're going to inhale there. Exhale, gently peeling the spine up off of the mat, thinking of that perfect diagonal line. And you're going to go, yes, I can feel I just worked those. Holding that for me there. Inhale. Exhale, gently curving down through the spine, every single vertebra, controlling it down to neutral. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, really pressing the back into the mat, peeling the spine all the way up, every single vertebra, reaching it up, and hold. Inhale. Exhale, gently curving it all the way down, every single vertebra. Shoulders relaxed, head relaxed. From there, straighten your legs out onto the mat. Allow your arms to rest next to your sides. And I really want everything at the top to let go. Inside the hips, it's letting go. This is soft. The back is soft and there's no tension. Draw the chin in for me a little bit over there. Take a really deep inhale. Exhale, gently blowing all the air out. And really feel that last little bit of air just expelling out of the mouth. Deep inhale. And exhale. Blowing all the air out. Last one for me, deep inhale. And a relaxed exhale, blowing all the air out. Gently bring both knees up one at a time. Roll yourself up off the mat. Give yourself a fantastic pat on the back. Well done. Excellent work. So that's taking leg work and abdominal work to a new level. It's really getting the abs to work while we're working the legs at the same time, while we're going into squats. We're getting the spine moving. We're teaching the abdominals how to hold on even though we're doing leg work. And this is one of the more basic types of sessions, and we're going to build on this and build on this and build on this. But the whole point is that we can get you stronger with longevity in mind, really taking care of your joints, really getting your body to move easy, feel stronger, and inside it has to feel healthy. I hope to see you next time. Take care.